Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Bruntango, and I hope everybody is good today. Fuck yeah! So today's video is going to be a bit of a long one. Okay, so if you're standing up, I would advise you to sit down, make yourself comfortable. Going to run through the solo street car duplication glitch. Okay, I like to call it the poor man's duplication glitch. So for you dudes that haven't yet seen this glitch, I have posted it, 3 or 4 times over I would say the last 3 or 4 months. It is still working. So this is one of these glitches where you need a public lobby. Now as you can see there, the public lobby I am in has 2 pages of players, okay? So this will require you to go into a public session with a lot of players, and I mean like 18 and more. Now when you're in that public session, you want to just go ahead and call either Ron, Simeon or Gerald. Just ask one of the contacts for a mission or a job, whatever. Once you've done that, you need to grab any streetcar. What we are going to do here is we are going to test the lobby. Okay, so not every lobby works, we need to test the lobby. Before we even think about spending any money, we need to test the lobbies. Okay, so get yourself a streetcar, park on the wrong side of the road so the driver is sitting right next to the pavement. See that there? Bring up your invite for that Gerald job, accept the invite. Now once it loads up, you're just going to back out. Okay, now remember you must do this sitting in the car stationary. Then you'll spawn outside the car, run in that car as fast as you can and just drive it as fast as you can. Now what we're looking for is we're looking for this streetcar to die and kick us out. If it dies and kicks us out, it means a duplicate has spawned behind us. Now if that is the case, it means we are in a working lobby. So as you can see there, it did not kick me out. But we always try this 3 or 4 times, okay? So here we go again. We're launching our Gerald mission on the wrong side of the road. We're just going to back out. Going to run in that streetcar as fast as we can. Get in the car and just drive away. Now if your personal car follows you about, don't worry about it. But oh, there we go. See how the car's just kicked me out. Now you will not be able to get back in that car. See, it's not letting me back in. Now if we look behind us, there should be a duplicate of this car just spawned in. There it is there. See that oracle? Nice. So we'll double check this. Let's get the last 3 numbers. 925. See that? Now we'll just go and check this with the car that is just spawned in. We'll show that it is a duplicate. I can't see that. Right, there we go. 925. So it is the same car, that is a duplicate. We are in a working lobby. Nice. So if you can't get this to happen, simply just keep jumping sessions. Try this maybe 4 or 5 times. If you're having no success, try a different car. If you still have no success, try a different lobby. Okay, so as you can see here, we have duplicated the car, but what we now need to do is find the car we want to duplicate. So remember, it must be a street vehicle. I'll leave a list of the vehicle prices in the description, so definitely check them out. So what I will do now is I'll just cut away. I'll go and try and find myself a Sentinel XS. Yeah. So I'll be back in a second. Right, so what I've actually done here is I've actually came up to the Eclipse Towers area. See, just right here on the map. Now just along this road here is where the Sentinel XS spawns in. Like the purple or the yellow ones. So I want to get one of them You could use the benefactor shafters, you know, all that good shit, but I like to use the sentinels. So if you want to find the sentinel XS, head up here. I've been round here a few times, it was just the yellow ones that were spawning, but as you'll see right now, there we go, there is the car I've been looking for. So this is going to be the street car I duplicate, okay? So once you have got the car that you want to duplicate, what you want to do is head down to the LSC. Now, I would advise you to use this LSC down near Popular Street, okay? See this one away down here? Come down to this LSC. It's quiet, it's out the way, and it's the easiest one to get this to work, okay? So you always know it by these big circles here on the map. So just come down to this bit, okay? Make your way down to the custom shop. Right, that's me down at the custom shop now, okay? Now I'm just trying to cut out a lot of the driving time, try and make this as short as we can. So as you can see here, I'm at the custom shop. Now, we're still not going to spend any money, but first things first, put yourself in passive mode, okay? You do not want people blowing up your cars or anything like that, so go in passive mode. Once we have done that, we are going to test the duplication at the custom shop now. We are not going to spend any money, we're still testing here, okay? So park exactly where I am. See that little square at the back left wheel? Just park your back left wheel there, facing into the mod shop, so you're ready just to go, driving straight in there. Okay? So get yourself all nice and parked up, sitting in the car, bring up your Gerald invitation again. Go ahead and accept that invitation. Now, just the same, we're just going to back out, we're going to run in the car, but this time we're going to floor it, and we're going to go straight in that mod shop. We're going to go straight in the LSC, okay? So you'll see here, run in the car as fast as you can. As soon as you sit down, the doors will open. Get right under the door and straight in there. Now, if you get kicked out the car, there will be a duplicate spawning behind, okay? So just kind of keep practicing this till you've got it sorted. So when we're in here, this is important. We need to go to respray and primary colour. The glitch will not work if you change any other colour. It has to be the primary colour. It does not matter what category. You know, it could be pearlescence, crew, whatever. Classics are the cheapest, but it does not matter what one as long as it's in primary. So I'll just do the crew colour just to show you that it doesn't have to be a specific paint. So there we go, crew colour. Like I say, this is a poor man's glitch. You want to be using the classics. They are the cheapest. So once you've changed the paint, just back out the mod shop. Give it a few seconds. There should be a duplicate spawning in. Now, as you see there is no duplicate spawning in. So this is why we're doing this. We're testing this, okay? Don't worry, we're just going to burrow around, line back up again, and we're going to just do the same thing. We know this session is working, okay? We already bricked a car and duplicated a car. So this session will work for us for the rest of our time now, okay? Even if everybody lags out, it will still work for us. You only need that one duplication and that is it. So here we go again. Running back in that car. Get in the mod shop as fast as you can.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
And we're just going to... Now you could repair it if it needs repaired, whatever, okay? But go down to the respray. Primary colour, okay? Now what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to... You know, I think I'll just change the pearlescent. Put a cheap pearlescent on. There we go. Now all I have to do now is just back out. What to do is just give it a few seconds when you're backing out here. Just give it enough time to spawn in, okay? Ta-da! There we go. There is the duplication. The duplication? The duplicate car. So we know this is working. You know, once you're feeling confident, you're ready to go. we can go ahead and we can spend a bit of money on this car now. Now if you have followed all the steps correctly, it will not allow you to put a tracker on. If you skip this a step, it will, but do not fit a tracker, okay? I repeat, do not fit a tracker, it will mess the glitch up. So go ahead and modify the car as much as you want. I'm going to modify it as much as possible, get the maximum return. So I'll be back in a second. Righty-ho, there we go. Doesn't really look much different, but I've got the loop horn, I've got the rough weld wheels. Now remember, if you do not skip a step, you will not have the option for insurance in a tracker. If you did skip a step, you will have the option for a tracker. Do not fit the tracker. Okay, so once you're all happy, the car is customised. Now there is discounts going on at the moment, so potentially we could get 200,000 per car, but with discounts we're not going to get that now, okay? So here we are, we've got a fully modded car. What we want to do now is head to any blue circle. And what I mean by blue circle is any blue circle at your garage. So you know how we've got the blue circle outside our garages? We need to go over to one of them, we're going to use that blue circle. So I've got the 10 car garage up here, which is pretty handy. Like I say, just remember, make sure you're in passive mode, because this car is not insured. So if somebody blows it up, it's a goner, it's away. So here we are, here's my 10 car garage. I want to take the door off of this just so it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, once I've got that door off, see the blue circle? Yep. I'm just going to turn around. We want to line ourselves up with that, okay? Now bring your interaction menu up. See that? That stops you getting sucked in the garage. So have a look, blue circle's there. Interaction menu back up. Now we're just going to line up where we think the blue circle is. Then we're going to get out and stand on top of the blue circle. Now as you can see here, that was a fail. So you know, you would just maybe have to jiggle your car about. The name of the game is to jump out and land on the blue marker and get sucked in the garage. So there we go, there was another fail. Try again. Give a little jiggle about again. Right, there we go. We're out, we landed on the blue circle. We should get sucked in the garage. Perfect. All we have to do is just turn around and walk back out. Oh, cheeky, cheeky. So just turn around and walk back out, okay? Now what we're looking for, you'll hear it now. You hear that backlight pop? We're looking for the lights to pop and the door to be back on that car. See how the door's back on? That's what we are looking for. Now I always do this twice, okay? So I'm just going to take the door off the car again and just do the same method. Now what this does is, you're probably wondering why do we have to do this. I'm just going to skip this bit out. If you skip this bit out, your car will despawn eventually, okay? So all that money you spent on this car will literally vanish. So you do not want that. You want to keep this car and duplicate it as many times as possible. So by doing this method here, we are just ensuring that the car will never despawn on us. So once again, I've just done the blue circle method again. There we go, walk back out the garage. Now the door should be back on. If the door's not back on, just keep doing this. Maybe damage the car a little bit. Try again. Do not attempt this until that door goes back on, okay? So as you can see there, that's twice the doors went back on. Perfect. Back down to the mod shop we go. So that is all the testing, that's all the, you know, what would I say, the pre-steps should I say. That's all that crap out the way. It is now time to duplicate cars, start making money. So, we've got our fully customised car, we'll line it up with the garage, bring up our Gerald mission again, and just go ahead and accept the invite. Once the invite loads up, we just back out. Going to run straight in the car, straight into that mod shop. Now from here, you will have to repair it, and then once you've repaired it, we're going to scroll down to respray.
Better than new.
Now remember dudes, primary colour, okay? I know I'm going on about it, but it will not work if you do not use a primary colour. Okay, so just make sure change that primary colour. Back out, give it a few seconds. Ta-da! There's the duplicate, but this time the car is fully modded. Yeah. So what we do now is we jump in and out this original. We will call this the original, okay? Take the door back off it once again. Smash it a little bit against this barrier here. You see the barrier I'm parking it against? Right on the railway track. Bash it up against here and leave it here, okay? Right on that railway track. So you leave your original, this car here, on the railway track like that, okay? With the door off. This is a duplicate, this is a fresh duplicate. Now what we want to do is we want to take it into the mod shop. We can either sell it or put a tracker on. But before we do so, press your right analog stick down so you get this rear camera view. Slowly drive in and keep an eye on that original, okay? Just keep an eye on it as much as possible. So once you're in the mod shop with your duplicated car, you could either go ahead, you could sell it, or you could fit a tracker. Now if you were to fit a tracker, it just means that it's going to be stored in one of your garages, okay? So obviously you want some empty garages before you do this glitch. You know, you want some empty slots. So a couple of thousand, that'll put a tracker on that. There we go, we have duplicated one car. Now we just keep rinsing and repeating. So as you can see on the radar, that is now a personal vehicle, and this original is still here. So this is the glitch car, okay? This is the car we are using to get all these duplicates. So rinsing and repeating now, okay? Back on the Gerald mission, launching that up. As soon as it loads up, we just back out. And running straight back into the original, flooring it into the garage. Now if you get kicked out,
What miracle did you want me
there
to
will
perform?
be a duplicate spawning behind you. But this is important, if you get kicked out and the duplicate spawns behind you, you need to take that duplicate to a garage again and do the blue circle method, okay? Remember that dudes, okay? So if it kicks you out the garage, take the duplicate and do the blue circle method again. So here we are, we've changed the primary paint. Right, boom. You see how that just spawned in literally as I was turning around? Nice! So in and out, take the door off, and we'll just park the original up against the barrier. So that is it dudes, we just keep rinsing and repeating this. This car here is the duplicate. We could sell this, or we could just put a tracker on this one as well. The car that is already out there, that will go into a garage, so don't worry about that. Just remember to have that camera view on, okay? It just helps the original to not despawn. Now unfortunately my level of character was really low, so I'm only getting like 108,000 per duplicate, but if I duplicate this car 20 times, that's 2 million, so I'll take that. I'll happily take that. So, original is still there. That is it. Rinse and repeat, my dudes. Rinse and repeat. Yeah. It is mega easy. You just have to find that working lobby. Make sure you do a few tests and we're good to go. So I hope everybody's enjoyed today's video. Hope everybody's going to smash that like button. Hope this actually helps you. Sorry it's a bit long, but hey ho, hey ho. So if you're new to the channel, remember, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'll also leave the link for the giveaway that is happening now in the description. But that is all from me today. So it's your boy Brune Tango, and we'll see you in the next one.